Today we're diving deep into a diverse lineup of games. From soaring through the skies to building your dream hospital, get ready for a comprehensive look at 10 titles that have captured our attention. First up, we have Microsoft Flight Simulator. This isn't just a game, it's a breathtaking experience. The level of detail is astounding, and I've been lost for hours flying over my hometown, seeing it from a perspective that I never thought was possible. Oh, and by the way, I'm Lycan from Lycan Reviews. If you're not subscribed, now would be a great time to do so because it's free to do it, so why wouldn't you? The live weather updates add a whole new challenge, and the community is pretty good. There are constant updates and add-ons and things being added to this game over time. You have loads of different types of planes, from small private jets and Cessnas and things like that to commercial jets. You can also fly around in a helicopter, though for me that didn't work so well. If you've ever dreamed of being a pilot or you just love stunning visuals, then this is a must-play for you. Next, we're laying down some serious asphalt in City Skylines 2. If you've ever played SimCity, you'll know what this game's about. This is just so much more in-depth, and it takes the genre to a whole new level of complexity. The simulation of traffic, economy, and citizen behavior is really deep. I've spent hours tweaking road layouts to avoid gridlock and balancing budgets to keep citizens happy. It's a game that you can't put industrial areas too close to residential areas. You also have to plan road layouts so that you don't cause gridlock or traffic jams, and you even go down to setting the pipes underground to get water to the properties as well as electricity as well. The building tools are much more intuitive than the first game, and it allows for some truly impressive city designs. So if you love to build and manage, this is your digital playground. Now we're going to go back a little bit of time, but we've got The Sims 4 next. This is a classic and it still packs a punch. The character customization, the furniture customizations, and just the emotional depth of Sims with the way that they've upgraded it over time, and a constant stream of expansions makes this game just one of the great ones. We're obviously waiting for The Sims 5 at the moment, but until then, The Sims 4 is available and there is a free-to-play version of it, so you can get into this game without having to actually spend any money. It's a game about storytelling and creative freedom at the same time. It gives you the ability to do all sorts of stuff with all the expansions, and just generally, it's a game you can't get bored of easily because there's just so much to do. It also gives you the freedom to just create the most elaborate house as possible. So that's one of the best things about this game. Moving from life simulator games to a kind of life, friendship and farming simulator game, we have Stardew Valley. This game is a warm hug in video game format. The simple act of tending to your farm, fishing in the river, or even exploring the mines is just really relaxing. The characters are charming, you can build relationships with them, that's the core part of the game, and it's just a really good game for winding down at the end of the day. You also have the ability to play this multiplayer with someone else, so whether it's your partner or a good friend, it's just a really good game to get into and just have fun and relax. And now for the sports fans, we get tactical with Football Manager. This is the ultimate simulation for any football enthusiast. It has a deep database that's insane. It has thousands of real world players and teams. It's not the kind of game that I personally can get into because the management stuff is so in depth that I kind of just start losing interest in it because it's just too much. But I've known people that absolutely love this game. They love the idea of crafting the perfect tactical setup, scouting youth talent, training them up and making the best team they can, and then going through to win the Champions League with a team that you literally created from scratch. It's the kind of game that if you enjoy tactical things and you enjoy football and the more in-depth management side of things, you'll absolutely love this game. Now we're going to move on to survival with Rimworld. Rimworld throws you into a harsh alien world with a group of crash-landed colonists. The storytelling creates incredibly dynamic and unpredictable scenarios. You'll be dealing with everything from raider attacks to mental breakdowns, And the modding community is incredible. They've been adding things like new factions, technologies and scenarios, and there's just so much to do in this game when it comes to building up a base and planning things out. And it's a really fun game to play if you enjoy survival and you enjoy the more tactical planning part of it. It is a game that's constantly surprising you left, right and center because it's just so random, but so fun at the same time. Next, we're going to go on to a driving simulator game, but we're not going to be talking cars, we're going to be talking trucks. Euro Truck Simulator 2 might sound simple, but it's a surprisingly relaxing game to play, and the attention to detail in the truck models and just the landscapes is impressive. It's a shame they couldn't have put more time into cities, and the cities in these games, whether it's Euro Truck Simulator or American Truck Simulator, it's kind of like a small hub area in like the industrial part of the town, and doesn't really highlight the cities themselves. But it is a really good game if you enjoy driving, and especially if you like the idea of building up your own company and hiring drivers to do jobs for you, as well as just cruising down the highways and just relaxing. And it's very, very in-depth with the detail that's been put into how the trucks work. Next up is Satisfactory. If you like the idea of automating everything, then this open world factory builder is exactly what you need. It's about efficiency and scale. You build massive interconnected factories, and it's incredibly rewarding when you get it right. There's a verticality of building systems that allows you to build truly impressive structures as well, and you get to explore an alien landscape while you're doing it. If you love to optimize, create, and just build things, then this game is something that will keep you going for hours on end. Okay, now hear me out. Power Wash Simulator, though it might sound really simple, it's surprisingly therapeutic and relaxing. It used to get frustrating for me to kind of move up and down to clean areas, then they added this ability to just click on the right stick and then just kind of move the actual power washer itself and not the screen. And there's something really just satisfying about cleaning dirt off of things with a pressure washer. It's a perfect game for winding down and de-stressing. I didn't think I'd like the game when I first heard of it, but I got all of the expansions because I love the game. It's just fun. And there is also multiplayer in the game, so you can play this with a friend. And then there's the added little addition to completing a level and then getting the ability to see a time lapse of how you clean stuff and the process of the entire thing with your character model in it as well. And finally, we're diagnosing some hilarious illnesses in 2 Point Hospital. Now, the simulation part of this game is obviously not the illnesses and the diagnosis side of it. Now, the simulation part of this game is the business management side of it, where you have to build rooms and manage a budget in order to make a successful hospital. Now, the missions themselves allow you to go through and learn it piece by piece, but the part I'm talking about is the sandbox mode. You're able to start a hospital from scratch and make it profitable over time, as well as keeping patients happy. Now, this game obviously is one of many different ones that have come out that are the 2 Point games, and I can say that it's not just 2 Point Hospital, but also 2 Point Museum that's coming out soon, and 2 Point Campus. All of these games give you the ability to manage a business while also having fun at the same time. It's very in-depth, very rewarding to play these games, and they can also be quite relaxing as well. So this is one of my top picks here for something that can really kill time. You can play it for a small amount of time, or you can put a lot of time into it, but 2 Point Hospital, 2 Point Campus, and soon to come, like I said, 2 Point Museum. These are definitely games that are worth giving a go if you like the idea of a business management game that also allows you to have fun. It's a management sim, it's quirky and fun, the humor's spot on, the eccentric art style's charming, and balancing patient care with the hospital finances is a fun challenge. Plus, if you like any games like Theme Hospital, for example, you'll love this game because it's basically a carbon copy of that. So there you have it, 10 games that offer something for everyone. From the realism of flight simulators to the relaxing joy of power washing, there is a game out there for every taste. Let us know in the comments which one you're going to try, and remember to subscribe for more in-depth reviews and list content.